Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in and watch our videos, as well as for your overwhelming support for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I'm truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. This reading was created for our beautiful Taurus friends for the month of July. However, it is a timeless reading and can resonate with you all at any given period. While we shuffle the cards today, we're going to touch upon some key moments this month in the world of astrology that may help guide you to bigger and better opportunities in your life. All right? So let's get started. Right at the beginning of July, on July 2nd, we have the planet Neptune going retrograde into Pisces. And also on this day, Mercury enters Leo. This is a key reminder to remove those blindfolds and keep it real. All right? There's plenty of time and energy to enjoy your summer months, but keep those eyes open for red flags. You may be presented some bold and creative ideas during this time as well. Now is the time for you to take center stage. However, be cautious of adding any dramatic flair, as there's always a time and place for everything. Too many came out there. Okay. On July 5th, there is a new moon in Cancer. This provides an excellent opportunity to start creative projects, find happiness and peace in your home base. On July 11th, Venus enters Leo. Okay. Throughout this period, life, romance, friendships, just any kind of connection, okay, could be entering a very bold period for you. Keep tempers in check, as this could sometimes lead to some unwelcome drama. Then on July 20th, Mars enters Venus. And this period allows you to view difficulties in your life from all angles and come up with some positive solutions. Kind of like putting yourself in someone else's shoes type feeling, okay? Remember not to overthink during this period, as it could delay some positive momentum occurring for you. Then on July 25th, Mercury enters Virgo. This is a period to remain as level-headed as possible. Don't allow your inner thoughts to take over as a retrograde soon approaches. Then finally, on July 26th, Chiron goes retrograde into Aries, okay? And this is the time, my friends, you want to choose your battles wisely. They're showing me the phrase, know when to hold them, okay? So let's get started. So what Spirit has asked us to do today for you all is provide you 3 key messages for the month of July. So we're going to go ahead and draw them one at a time and kind of go over them and then move on to the next. They're asking us to draw one more card here and then we'll dive right in. So if you guys have been watching my channel, you'll know that while this reading is for a certain month, you know, it is also a timeless reading, but Spirit has been giving us a lot of information for the next, you know, several months, even all the way to the end of the year. For one reading, it went all the way to information for 2025. So let's just draw 2 more cards and then we'll put this message together for you all. Oh yeah, he's my favorite card. Okay, so the first 2 oracle cards that have come through for you all is break through the tension and focus on the positive. All right? So it looks as though we have some difficulties that are happening for you all right now in your life. They're showing me a vision of somebody at home in their home base, familial relationships, partners, kids, things that have been really wearing on you lately, okay, at home. It shows an environment where everybody wants to do what they want to do, and there's no give and take, there's no compromising. And they're asking you through this time, and they're actually showing me the first 6 months of this year. So it looks like you've been going through this a bit of a battle for a bit, okay? During this time, it's very easy to get aggravated, frustrated, and you're only focusing on the negative things that are happening, all right? 2 main points they want you to focus on. Breathe through the tension, okay? You're also not giving yourself any time to contemplate, to meditate, to do you. And that's also adding fuel to the fire. They also want you to take those negative things and, number one, perhaps is there a compromise to some of the things that are causing difficulties in your home? Is there a compromise? Can you all come to a median, okay? And everybody kind of give in a bit, all right? So you can get to a place where it can be solved, or at least there's not so much tension surrounding a particular topic. Okay, they're showing me some kids that are driving, showing me some kids, it looks like, obviously older kids, that are wanting to stay past, are wanting to stay out later, that sort of thing. Okay, like a bit of an older generation there, that kind of want to spread their wings, but perhaps they're not as ready as they should be, or they're not as ready as they think they are. That kind of energy is kind of circulating. Focus on positive moments, okay? Focus on when it's so easy to go down a rabbit hole, right? And to spiral and to get frustrated, right? And it can be completely overwhelming to where you only see red. You're not seeing the great things that your family is adding to the mix, all right? And this goes for everyone in the family, not just you, okay, my Taurus friends. Everyone kind of needs to come together here, all right? And that's what they're showing me. At the end of the day, you are the boss, all right? You're the boss of your home. You're the boss of your world, okay? And things aren't always what they appear, is the next message they want to kind of highlight for you guys. So perhaps we need to pull back a bit and see things in a different light, okay? It looks as though perhaps could have been some deception here, some lying, things of that nature, which makes it very difficult to then put your trust in individuals again. They're asking you to step back and refocus, okay? You've been doing things a certain way for a long time. It's just kind of repetition, routine. Step back a bit, okay? Go into hermit mode, if you will. Take some time for yourself and allow yourself to see the other options in this situation, okay? Because in fact, when you take the time and attention you need for yourself, answers kind of show up, okay? So you absolutely have some options, and they're showing me that perhaps some of the options that have been shown to you aren't ideal. It is very apparent that things have been moving extremely fast in your world, okay? They haven't stopped, okay? And that is just a confirmation here with the 8 of Wands that we need to slow down a bit. We need to slow down in order to breathe and break through the tension, to focus on the positive, and to reset yourself. In doing this, that is going to help solve some of the difficulties that have been coming your way the first part of the year, and perhaps ease into a calmer time. Okay? So that is message number 1 for my beautiful Taurus friends. So we're going to go ahead and put that up here. And then we are going to go ahead and draw message number 2 for you all. So it looks as though, without question, you guys have really been going through something here at the home. I wish you all lots of peace during this time. Let's take a look to see what they have for you all in message number 2. Interestingly enough, they're really highlighting your home environment. And when I say home, it can be like in your house. It could also be a dynamic between relatives. Just the whole gamut, of relationships in general. They also showed me an individual at work. And this individual appears to be extremely frustrated with some of their coworkers. So it looks to be very much relationship driven, okay, that this energy is bringing forth. Lots of turmoil here and frustration here the first 6 months of the year. But you have to do something a little bit different in order to change the pattern, okay? And it actually, while I'm shuffling, it shows me someone at their workplace physically picking up and moving to another area. So I don't know if that's an option for you. And it can also be a metaphor. It shows someone, perhaps you just need to remove yourself from the area if that's a possibility of where you work. Maybe you can move to another section, another desk, another place in the building, okay? And for others, this is actually appears to be a transition moving on from your current workplace, okay? So here's what we have for message number 2, all right? Practice gratitude. And that's certainly the overall common theme I've been getting for a lot of the readings. It's easy to kind of let the negative kind of spiral, and you're at a point once it's spiraled where you don't see anything good. Everything is just miserable and just rough all around, right? Take a reality check. All right, remind yourself of what's good and what's coming around. Remind yourself of what's good in your life and what you can be thankful for. Oftentimes that opens the door for that new energy to bring what you need, okay? We show an individual here who's really been struggling the first part of the year. They keep highlighting the first 6 months of the year, okay? The struggle has been real. Your plate has been overwhelmed. You have so much to do and not enough time to do it all, okay? But you're turning the tables now. You're turning a corner because this energy, it no longer serves you, okay? It's become too much. You have the answer. If you can see here, she's got the key. She just has to look up, give it a different perspective. Maybe do a little bit of a reality check, okay, as this card mentions, right? Practice some gratitude, okay? Be grateful for the pentacles that you have. Be grateful for the job that you have, the family that you have, okay? Even if it's horribly frustrating at this time, okay? And you need to reset. They're showing me the words reset in bold, okay? It's time for you all to reset. Give yourself the time and attention that you need. Allow yourself to come out of what you're going through, okay? Take a different perspective. Be thankful, okay? I've noticed, and I'll give you an example, even in my own life. If I verbally practice gratitude, even if it's just a couple of things I say in the morning, and then as the day goes on and you kind of get frustrated and things start to happen, right? I do that again. And I've been doing that for probably about a week or so. And that turns your mind and it turns the table, right? And it sets you off on a different trajectory. And sometimes you've noticed that little things start to happen, okay? Positive momentum. And then you're off and running again, okay? You're off chasing what you want because you've been so bogged down with this energy. It's been so frustrating that you haven't been able to give the time and attention you need to the things that are important, okay? And one of those things that are important that they're highlighting is you, all right? So give that a try. That is certainly the main message we are receiving here for this one, okay? We kind of have to change our way of thinking a little bit, all right, and kind of get out of that rut that we're in. They're actually asking us to take from a different deck for message number 3. So I want to do that for you all. All right, and let's see what they have. So the great thing about some of the issues and difficulties that you're facing right now in your world is a little bit of tweaking. The overall message is a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of compromise, okay? And you could be off to a better start. You could, the next 6 months have great promise for you, okay? And it's just in making some slight changes in your world. So that's kind of very exciting for you guys, okay? The first cards we drew for message number 3 is dances on one foot, balancing act. Then benefactor, grace and generosity. And 3, clarity and organization. So immediately I can see how all this fits in the message that they're trying to send to you. I'm feeling a very chaotic, energy right now, okay? And they're wanting to focus, I guess, on, it looks like the last 180 days, okay? And you have been walking a tightrope. I see an individual very much like this card walking a tightrope. You have been doing everything you can to keep it all together, all right? What we're looking for here, my friends, is you're needing to kind of reset, all right? Certainly a common theme that everybody is experiencing right now. You're needing some clarity as to which direction you want to go with something. They're showing me the word project. They're also showing me the word good times. So perhaps you haven't been giving yourself any time to rest and relax and just to enjoy your life. And I think this is the time for you to, I think this is a great time, opportunity for you all to reset, okay? You're walking away from what no longer serves you. If you guys can see that, I just drew the 8 of Cups, all right? It's time to move away from the things that no longer serve you and bring back some things to your life that have meaning. They're not just what you need to do and what you need to accomplish. The energy, the future energy that's coming for you through this is absolutely incredible. Okay? The balancing act in which you've been undertaking, you're ready to walk away from this. We need to reset. We need some clarity and we need some organization. All right? We need to boss up, but boss up in a different way. All right? We need to look at things for what they're worth. Okay? Truly look at things for what they're worth and make some decisions. They're showing me some of these decisions are going to be on the difficult side for you. You're going to have to let go of things that no longer serve you, things that you've just kind of been riding along for a while. And in doing that, your world completely opens up. So it's without question, we have to step outside our comfort zone at times in order to get to the other side of things. And that is truly the main message here. Getting outside of your comfort zone, okay, and your current dilemma so you can get to the other side, your 9 of Pentacles and your Sun card. All right, my beautiful Taurus friends, we're going to draw one final card for you all, right, from our Motivational Insight deck. And the great news about all these messages, if you look at this as a collective message, you just need to reset. You need to take some time for yourself. You need to perhaps delegate, and you need to make some uncomfortable decisions that can lead you to a much better place. Your final message for today is, it is extremely important for one to face their fears and live a bold life. All right, my Taurus friends, sending you lots of love today, and we'll see you soon.